Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Strategy Now here at MarketStream.live. My name is Joe Cusick from the Cusick Group, securities offered by MoneyBlock. Taking a look at the midday action, right now you have the markets to the downside, but they basically stayed at the levels that they were at on the open. The Dow Jones is trading at 19,795, down 20. You have the Russell 2000 down $4.10 at 1,355 and 88. You also have the NASDAQ down 1050 now at 5138, and you have the S&P 500 down a buck at 2273.25. Let's take a look at the futures. Now, the buyers have had really no conviction and have lacked that ever since the uncertainty started to jump into the markets yesterday. Now, tomorrow's job report is really going to be the catalyst for basically either relieving or adding to the uneasiness of the current market conditions, and it could actually validate the ADP, better than expected ADP report on Wednesday. Now, Facebook is the headline earnings name. It started the day looking like it was going to be in the green and is now trading down $2.41 at 131.80. Basically, they reported above consensus earnings and revenue, but the stock, again, down almost 2%, basically looking at a caution light, especially for the fact that the guidance going forward is a little bit murky. Year-over-year growth, a little bit murky, and it's slowed down going into the third consecutive quarter. Basically, you're also seeing the stock at a 16% year-to-date gain. That's a pretty decent gain in a short period of time, and the report muted any kind of response. So I'm not completely pulled back by this. Also, you're seeing the likes of Apple pulling back a little bit after an impressive move at 127.98. Microsoft down about 68 cents at 62.90. And the tech sector in general is down about 0.1%. Basically, still challenged, but not doing horrendously poor. Financials, they're struggling with the interest rates not moving to the upside. Financials right now are down about 0.5%. Take a look at XLK or the XLF. JP Morgan down 47 cents at 84.47. Wells Fargo down 29 cents at 55.62. And Bank of America down 23 cents at 22.65. Basically, all of them are down about 0.5% to 1%. The healthcare sector is also having some trouble establishing any momentum to the upside. That is except for Merck, MRK, up $1.77 at 63.88. Now, the company missed on revenues, issued below estimate guidance this morning, but investors are basically saying that was then, this is now. Basically, the CEO, Kenneth Frazier, sat with the president a couple days ago, where the president basically said that he has a desire to cut industry regulation to speed up drug approvals. And that basically has people looking at the likes of Merck and saying, maybe we need to jump on this bandwagon, especially since when President Trump says something, he starts to act on it. Well, we'll have to see on this one. Now, on the counter-cyclical side, you're starting to see consumer staples getting a bid. XLP is up 1%, and you basically also see real estate, another counter-cyclical sector area, up 1%. IYT and consumer staples, XLP up 1.17%, and that sits up atop the leaderboard. What's driving staples right now? Take a look at Estee Lauder, up $2.53 at 82.45. The ticker symbol EL, and also Philip Morris coming in up $3 at $99.04. Now, the Treasury markets, well, the 10-year note has returned to its flat line and recent action, so you see the latter end of the curve not moving much, and it squandered most of its early gains. It sat at around 2.44% earlier in the session, now is basically unchanged at 2.46%. So you're seeing the price of the bonds come down, yields go up, so it's flatlining. So where we thought there might be risk coming into the market, well, it's not represented in the bonds. Usually you would see bond prices go up. They're not. They're actually flattening here. So that basically take some of the sting off of maybe this downside push, but we'll have to wait and see. All right, folks, that's it for Strategy Now right at this moment. Join me at 3:30 Eastern Time where I'm going to be doing Tech Talk here at MarketStream.live. See you then.